I don't like
That's
it.
that's my I can't even kill them. I have to call
That
somebody
was
else to
like,
kill them.
yes, I've had to like get my mom in the room before, like, this is Filipino, I can't. Anyway, hi, welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Fuck
Talking about bugs we
millipedes.
hate. Yeah. My other so oh my god, wait, have I told you guys about the crickets?
No, but I've had a cricket story from streaming, but tell your cricket story.
I know that
one. Max and Cinna used to live with me along with two of my other very close good friends. And we had a cricket infestation in our house in college, which is really, really, really terrible. Because like every day there would be at least one or two crickets in our house. That's pretty much the entire story.
But that's too many crickets.
That's too many crickets
That's
because
too many.
they're large.
They're big. You gotta get them out.
Gotta get them out.
A very long-running bit. So Cinna's room in our house was like, I think it used to be like a shed or garage, and then it like got remodeled into a room. So like the siding was shittier and stuff. And so like most of them were in her room, and there was like a ton of chirping coming from her ceiling. They're so loud. There was a ton of chirping coming from her ceiling, and at some point she Googled like, oh, only the male crickets are the ones that chirp, and so at some point she just goes, there's a bunch of guys in my ceiling. And so we'll continue to bring this up. Guys up there.
There's guys up there.
Guys up there.
Guys up
My
there.
very quick cricket story, and then we will get into this, I promise. We will not spend 15 minutes lollygagging before we play this time. My cricket story is that, oh god, like a year and a half ago now? Shit. Back when I first started streaming, I was playing Your Turn to Die with our friend Archer. I hit my mic with our friend Archer. And I used to stream in my basement instead of up here in my room. And hi, Ghost Wires, amazing timing as always. And in the first few Your Turn to Die VODs, which are still up on YouTube, they are garbage quality compared to now, but they're still a very good time if you want to watch what I was like when I first started. In some VODs, you can hear just a loud ass cricket. You can hear a loud ass cricket. And eventually, it hit a point where we named him Jerry. It was Jerry the Cricket. And Jerry the Cricket would show up in a couple other streams. Like, I streamed, like, Fortnite one day, and at, like, noon, Jerry was still there going off. And it was loud enough that, like, you could tell it was close, but you couldn't tell which direction.
You can't find it, though, like,
That's
ever.
the worst thing, is it's loud enough that I can't tell if it's, like, right inside the window, outside, like, right next to the window, or if it's, like, in the room. Like, I could not find this fucker. And so eventually one day after stream at like 2 in the morning, or like 1 in the, like, it's late at night, I'm walking back upstairs and I'm like, I need to fucking find this cricket. I'm going insane. And I have my flashlight, and to make a long story short, I did find Jerry the Cricket in a crack in the wall, and we made eye contact, and this fucker was like this fucker was like the size of my whole thumb. Like, it was a big bitch. And I screamed, and I was like, all right, I'm not streaming in the basement anymore.
Yeah,
That's your domain now. And so now
I don't go in my basement if I can help it because it's unfinished, and I'm like, there will be bugs. There are,
and
but
so,
like a
basement?
I live in the Midwest, so I have to have a basement.
Yeah.
And so now every time I go in the basement, I still instinctively look at that big ass crack in the wall, and I just give a little hi, corpse of Jerry that's definitely in there. What's up, bud?
Anyway, welcome back. Crack in the wall. I just keep replaying Hades Town. There's a crack in the wall.
The wall. I see a crack in the. This is fitting. I was just rewatching Doctor Who clips today. I was crying over River's song. Anyway, we're playing Great Ace Attorney Adventure.
Kate, I need you to know I opened Twitter like 30 seconds ago and just saw that picture you posted.
I forgot my mascara wasn't waterproof. Because I had makeup on. I went to go take pictures today, and I came home and I was like, I'll watch the Doctor Who compilation about like the Diary of River Song. And I was fucking like weeping, and I had a passing thought where it's like, Oh wait, my eyeliner or like my mascara isn't waterproof. I kind of wonder how it looked at, and I looked, and what happened was I turned and I went, and I like it was perfect like post breakup. It looked amazing.
Oh my god.
It was there was a colored track down my cheek of tinted gray, and it's like, yes.
I like
That's how you know you're doing it right.
Yes.
Exactly. The mascara was a paid actor.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
We stand. Anyway, it's the 17th of April, 12:41 p.m. The Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber.
Oh yeah, there's a game to play.
Oh yeah, this is whatever.
Ah, Gina. How are you holding up? I'm starting to feel quite warmly towards her frequent cold shoulders now.
Oh no, screen frozen. Oh no.
Oh, God.
There we are.
Ginny! Are you alright? Why aren't you saying anything?
What's the point, eh? Why go to all this trouble and fight so hard? For the likes of me?
What?
Well, you saw it. That picture.
What picture?
Ah, you mean this? The photograph taken by Harley's red-handed recorder.
Good you go, Rado. You're standing there going off about crickets for what? Blimey, half hour?
Well, I didn't think it would have captured a scene like this. Oh no, wrong voice. Fuck. We're doing good.
Well, I didn't think it would have captured a scene like this, that's for sure.
It's hopeless. Anyone who sees that is gonna think I did it, ain't they?
Well, I won't pretend it wasn't a bit of a shock when the prosecution first presented it to the court.
Surely you've got to have your doubts about me now. You can't still think I'm innocent.
I'm a girl with a gun. I'm out for blood.
I'm a girl with a gun. I'm out for blood.
Of course I can.
Ginny, why don't you talk to us? Tell us what really happened that night. Bruno's cleverly managed to piece together a lot of new information, but still, he'd really like to hear it from you.
All right then. It was after we'd had that dinner together at your place, right, Iris? Then we all had a chat up in your office, didn't we?
Yes, I remember. Somehow that's the only part of this case I ever consistently remember.
After that, I just couldn't get to sleep. So I slipped out and went down the street to the 2-to-1. The 2-to-1? That's a weird to say. To Winterbank's place. I had to know.
If Iris's story was there or not? The Hound of the Baskervilles?
I don't know what it's about or nothing. But if you ask me, there's something in it that Sholmes don't like. Something what you don't want people reading. So that's why I lied to Iris about sticking it in a lug with Winterbank for safekeeping. At least, that's what I thought at the time.
So you broke into Winterbank's?
I just had to know if it was there or not. I mean, I had no idea all of that was gonna kick off, did I? I struck the lock and snuck inside. It was dark as you like in there. So I gave the oil lamp on the counter a bit of wick. And that's when... What do you think you're doing? I nearly died, I did. The next thing I knew... We're frozen. There we go. I grabbed the gun off the counter and was waving it in the air like... I don't know what.
You just don't care?
Oh, you're the girl who was in here this afternoon. I didn't think pickpockets went in for armed robbery.
The mantle script. Have you got it in there? Did Sholmes leave a load of papers with you? A story?
I beg your pardon?
Under the... something or other. If it's here, I want to see it.
Oh, he's stuck. I'm sorry, young lady. But I'd sooner die than relinquish an article belonging to one of my customers.
We know, Winnebago.
We know.
I want to die.
I know. Rip and piss,
I won't-
Winnebank. You would have loved the muffin from Asdiv movie.
Oh my god.
I don't want it. What would I do with it anyway? I just want to see if it's here. That's all.
Oh, you want to see it, do you?
I want to know if Sholmes really pawned it here or not. Please, just let me see it and I'll go.
Oh, very well then.
I love Winnebank so much. Look at him. He's so bitchy.
He is.
He is
That's a
that
gay
bitch.
man.
But, but for pity's sake, stop waving my gun around, would you?
He's nice.
He is nice.
He's
Really
a
sucks.
fella. He served
served
hunt and
hunt,
died.
Exactly.
That happens a lot in these games.
It really does.
Yeah.
So then the old cove unlocked the storeroom door and we both went inside. And it was there, all right. The mantle script. Sholmes weren't lying after all.
You did all that just to check for me, Ginny?
Anyway, then there was a bit of a kick-up out in the main bit of the shop. Okay, words. I can read. I
The
mostly
Skulkin
can.
brothers arriving on the scene. Yes.
What was that noise? Someone's breaking in.
Dear me, is there some burglars convention here tonight that I don't know about?
Cunt.
God. I think I forgot to shut the door behind me. Sorry.
I'd better go and take care of it. Could I possibly have my gun back?
Oh, well, I'll come with ya and...
Now don't be foolish, young girl. You must stay right here. Don't leave this room under any circumstances.
I love when cases let us interact with the victims.
Yeah. And with that, he took the gun out my hands and walked back out into the shop. I hung back in the storeroom like he said, straining my ears in the dark to hear what was going on. It sounded like they got into a bit of a scrap. I started to think I should help, see? So I was just about to go out the storeroom myself, when... I heard a couple of shots go off. 2, I think. Almost at the same time. And then there he was, right at me feet, lying face down on the floor. I was right next to the storeroom door, so I slammed it shut and locked it quick as you like.
Because you thought whoever had shot Mr. Winterbank might come for you?
Yeah. So I went to grab the old cove's gun. I figured I'd put up a fight at least.
That's my girl.
Yeah.
I'm a girl with a gun, but when I got a better look at him, I knew. Winterbank was a goner. I felt funny in my head all of a sudden, kind of dizzy. And after that, I don't remember nothing.
That must be when you passed out, Gina.
If I hadn't done what I'd done, the old cove might still be alive.
Did you tell the police everything you just told us?
Of course I did. But they didn't believe a word of it, did they? All they said was, if I kept telling lies, it'd make things even worse for me.
Ye old guilt complex.
It'll be all right, Ginny. Don't worry. Just stay strong a little longer.
We need to meow meow her.
Runa's about to put the real culprit through the mill.
And if that doesn't work, I still have a gun.
We love guns in this house.
They sure do.
That cove, what was that in the afternoon? That Eggert Benedict. His
His
legal
legal name.
name.
His
It's
legal
not.
name.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. See there, look.
He's beautiful, though.
Does he look like anything other than an Eggert Benedict? Let's be
He
real.
looks like a word I can't say.
Not until Friday, at least.
I still remember how he looked at me. Like I was nothing. And like his real name was Eggert Benedict.
It's not. It's not.
It is. He told me. He was there that night.
Hi, Nav. Thank you, Water.
No.
Nev!
No.
We don't know his real name yet.
Wait, I
yes,
got the-
we do.
No, we
We
don't.
do. It's Eggert
Silly.
Benedict.
His God-given
Fucking
legal
not.
name.
That's
his
fucking not. That's not his God-given legal Christian name.
Christian name.
It's not. It is not. You can't.
It
you
is.
can't do
It's
this.
Eggert.
But I'm convinced that he's involved somehow.
Kate, you're really gonna have egg on your face when you find out the truth.
Hold on. I have to.
So true, listening to friends and eating a whole pack of prosciutto.
So
That's
true.
that's a Sunday well spent.
Oh dear. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's dead. No, how could you?
They sent me to the fucking murder dimension.
I'm so glad that worked as intended and I didn't like accidentally kick you from the server. That would have been embarrassing.
That would have been really.
That would have been terrible.
That would have been so bad, but also very
Be
funny.
banished for your sins. Anyway, thank you for telling us what happened, Gina. I appreciate your honesty.
You literally just sent me to the murder dimension. What
Yeah, you came back. It's fine.
You what?
Better.
You can leave it all in Runo's capable hands now, Ginny.
Banished to the vulture dimension.
Vulture
Oh my
dimension?
god, the vulture dimension! I didn't solve the riddle to get back, though. Mr. Nara Odo,
Yes?
how come you trust me? I don't get it. I mean, have you forgotten what happened here before? Come on, it was only 2 months ago. Me and McGill did. We told you a whole pack of lies. And you got the bog trotter off with him. Even though
You
he
did
was a
what?
killer.
What?
You did what?
No. I could never forget that.
Oh.
I did what I thought was best at the time. But the pain of that error of judgment doesn't get any easier to bear.
Oh! Gina!
Happy
You
Sunday.
say that word a lot,
No.
bestie. Oh no!
Still, don't forget that I also made you a promise. I told you that I'd be on your side to the bitter end, no matter what.
She says that word so many times too. Oh no.
Canceling her.
Gina!
Retroactively
her.
canceling Gina Lestrade.
Retroactively canceling Gina Lestrade. But what if I'm lying?
Add it to the list of racist people MJ plays.
Oh my
Jesus, it
god,
keeps
it's
happening.
too long! You could be working to get another kid off the hook for all you know.
I was once in your position, Gina. I was the accused in a trial.
You are?
Before I left Japan, I was accused of murder.
Nav, no!
I feel like MJ would have voiced Giselle Brett if she was.
I
here
would
before.
have! That absolutely
Yeah,
would have happened!
yeah.
Like it would have just worked out that it was like you should voice Giselle Brett.
Yeah, whoops.
Whoops. And strange as it might
on
sound.
typecast.
God,
No! That's the worst!
that's the worst.
My condolences.
I cannot add that to the list. We've got, we've got weird girls, we've got blonde girls, we've got anxiety girls, we've got racist girls.
I
That's
love Marcel Dungeon Meshy.
I can't forget crying.
Of course, crying. Yeah.
Also, the weird new typecast of sexy. Wasn't that a thing?
Oh yeah, the sexy blonde people specifically.
Ah,
People, yeah.
Only
I love
blondes.
Marcel Dungeon
only
Meshy.
blondes.
That yes.
It's
I
so
should
funny.
watch Dungeon Meshi.
You
Never
should.
heard
It's
of
really
Dungeon
good.
Meshi.
All
Watch
right,
Dungeon Meshi
note
so
for
good.
future. If that word comes up again, we don't read it. I did not know that's what it meant. I feel really bad. I just thought it was a random word. She says so many random words.
It's in context. It's all bad. Don't worry.
It's fine. Okay. It's fine. Okay.
It's in
Equivalent exchange for the bullshit I have to say on this.
Exactly. Exactly. And strange as it might sound, the circumstances of the crime were pretty damning.
I'm sorry. I can't get over my typecast. It's just Marcel Dungeon Meshi. That's so funny.
I need you to know you said like the first two descriptors, and I was like, that sounds like Marcel. And then you said like the other one.
just
and
kept
I'm like,
going.
Oh my God.
Kept going.
I have such a good
That's
joke
Marcel
for me.
Dungeon Mesh right there. I'm sure that no one would believe it wasn't me who'd done it.
Oh, Bruno.
God, no, not after. Sorry. It's not funny, but it is also just a little bit.
It's a little funny. No, it's a little funny. No, it's a little funny. I'm not wearing my headband! Oh no! Oh no! Fuck!
Oh God, I still don't know where my
Damn it!
Cosmo bean is. Oh my God,
Damn it!
my friends are in Japan right now, and so I'm gonna get a Van Zeke's bean.
Yay!
I'm so excited.
I knew I forgot something. I know. I am the most disrespectful cunt.
I
ever
have
exist.
another friend playing through the second game right now, and he's on the third case, and he also like texted me in his live reactions today,
Oh my God.
Renosuke picks up a piece of evidence and then just like starts
Yes!
rambling about Cosmo.
Yes!
And I was like, again?
Sir!
I love
back, I got it.
2, 3.
2-3 is so good.
I love it.
Ah.
I love it.
But there was one person who stood up for me, who believed in me, and was prepared to defend me.
Perhaps someone needs therapy.
Oh, you have
Are you kidding?
sucked my penis! I can't do this again! I can't fucking do this again! No, not Nocturne! God damn it! Don't fucking Nocturne me! Don't do that! Oh my God!
I cannot believe we were just like spending that long. Man, we were just like always hearing about this guy.
We are so back.
We are so back.
Asogi down in the chat.
So you
We
down
need to go to therapy. Nocturne, please.
Nocturne's
Yeah, that's this game in a nutshell, genuinely.
Oh, get Nocturned, idiot!
I love this game so much. Good lord.
I love this game.
This is my favorite.
Gonna
game
start
in the world.
biting. I'll put my mascara back on, alright? I'll prove it.
God.
My best friend. Don't. Not the tension.
You ready to be normal?
No! Rinosuke, no one believes in you more than I do.
Oh, he's so pretty.
You're so pretty.
Leave this to me. All you need to do is put your faith in me, and I'll do the rest. I was so happy I cried.
Bitch, me too, the fuck.
Bitch, me too!
Yeah, relapse.
Relapsed.
Relapsed.
Even then, somewhere inside me, I couldn't help thinking. Stop pointing out the no voice blips! Fuck you! Surely he doesn't really believe in me. Not completely. But
Don't look at me like that.
you amaze me. But I was wrong.
Oh my god.
Look at those shoulders.
This game has me a specific brand of stupid because I'll look at frames like this and be like, oh my god, the text is centered.
Yes! Yes!
And I'll be like, oh my god, the text is
That's
centered.
how you know shit's going down.
Yeah.
As soon as my trial began, it was obvious.
Oh my god, I just
Ow!
accidentally demolished one of those EO slip bombs.
Oh
I didn't
no!
know they could do this. What?
Oh, no.
You could, you know how there's a cap and then there's the twisty part.
Yeah.
You can take off the twisty part and it's like chapstick shaped
Ooh.
on the inside.
Oh.
It's
Ooh.
still like completely functional. It just like won't close properly. I've never done this before.
Huh.
What the hell?
That he had an absolute unwavering belief in me.
I don't know how to put it back in. I know.
What's happening right now?
Yeah, this
really
is incredible. And in turn, I developed an absolute unwavering belief in him.
I like to imagine Rinosuke's like, what was he thinking? And then we cut to Cosmo and he's like,
How do I get it back in?
Fucking broke the gears. I didn't know it could do that.
Life is like a hurricane.
Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Since then, I came to realize, if you want someone to believe in you, you have to believe in the other person first.
Oh, we fixed it.
what are you saying?
I can't even be like, Susanna, are you okay? Because Susanna's not here.
Sometimes I can still hear her
Hear her
voice.
voice.
Oh, I fixed it.
I fixed it. Why'd you cool an oven when you oven the cold food without hot eating food?
I'm trying to like catch my breath so I can do Susato doing the game, but I can't do it. Sometimes I can still hear her voice. Gay, gay, homosexual, gay.
Woo!
Yay! Missed
I
you.
promise you, Gina. I promise you, Gina, that no matter what happens, I'll keep believing in you. So you don't need to worry. I won't let you down.
Even though I'm a diver and a no good liar.
You're not like McGilded. I know that. He's Irish. You're British.
That's right. You're our friend, Ginny.
Iris,
We know you better than you think. And we've come to the conclusion that you're someone we can trust.
Yes.
That's really all we need to know.
Exactly.
Mr. Naraodo, I
I miss my wife, Tails.
I miss my wife, Tails.
to me.
Oh, what was the shitty ass
You.
voice I gave to
He
the
just didn't
bailiff
give a
last
fuck.
time?
He's really,
He's like,
he was like
"Ugh."
really annoyed.
Defendant Gina Lestrade.
There it is.
legal representative.
That was it.
That was it.
Court proceedings are about to resume. Please head into the courtroom immediately.
Yes, of course.
It's the Somnium
Thank you.
Files receptionist.
I love her.
I love her so much.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck. Fuck. I forgot about this one. Fuck. I'm not immune to psychic damage from this game. That
No, I mentioned it. I said it before. I was like, I'm gonna make a playlist on Spotify that's just songs that give me psychic damage, and both of these songs are gonna be on it.
Oh yeah. No. 100%.
I have another
I've been both
suggestion
a
for that
defendant-
playlist that I can make in a couple of months.
Real.
I've been both a
I got a
defendant
couple.
and a defending lawyer in my time. So I knew only too well just how hard it was to put all your faith in another. And I also knew just how hard it... It's the circle of themes! He's become Kazuma! Now they're playing his music! Because Ryunosuke is fully embodying his ideals and how Cosmo would have fought as a lawyer in Britain anyway! And we find our way through the path that's winding!
Second game's gonna kill Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's metaphorical! Fuck my asshole, dude!
We haven't set foot in the courtroom, you guys.
We
We
haven't!
haven't set.
We haven't
foot
even
in
gotten to
court.
best character, legal name, Egbert Benedict.
It's not his fucking
Yeah.
name! Fuck off!
To be fair, I forgot we were starting off here. We started
also
stream and I
did.
was like, oh, Gina's just gonna monologue. Okay, sure. I prepped this voice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just
fine.
how hard it was to bear the burden of another putting all their faith in you. This is it, at last. The final chapter. The final battle. Wish me luck, Susato-san. And I hope you're watching over me too, partner.
I need to lay down.
I need to go kill myself.
I need to go kill- Liz, can I come with you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Cool. Aiba.
I think I have
I
COVID.
think I have COVID. I'm giving birth. What is it? I'm going into
Pulling the
labor.
Pulling the pregnancy card this early?
Wow. I'm going into labor. 17th of April, 1:41 p.m. The Bailey courtroom. I just need Kazuma's ghost to appear once. Like, whole ass ghost. I know
What do
he
you think
won't.
that just was?
No, I mean like
He's
not
been
memory. I
haunting the
mean
narrative,
ghost.
Clearly.
I mean ghost. I don't mean metaphorical ghost.
We need to
I
get
mean
some
ghost.
Fey ancestors up in here.
Yes.
God,
thank
yeah.
you.
The funniest thing about the Great Ace Attorney is knowing ghosts are real.
They're just real here.
They're they are fully real. We just don't know anybody who can talk to them, so we can't.
The characters don't know about ghosts, but we know about ghosts.
idea.
We know about ghosts.
My favorite thing is that like a lot of these would have been solved if you just like brought back the dead guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we're like, okay, we're gonna make you not be able to do that.
The way
Spirit
that I
channel would've
legitimately
saved this.
apparently have a character type that is just like haunts the narrative, because I just thought of like 4
Oh, me
characters
too.
off the bat who just will like by it like early enough in the game are dead, and just the entire game is spent like thinking about what they're leaving behind and like how that affects the entire thing, and it's like, save me, characters that haunt the narrative, save me.
I need you to picture me doing
'Cause I
a
can't
1,000-yard
save you.
stare that you can't, that you don't understand quite yet.
Court!
Court, I hereby call this court to order as we resume the trial of Miss Gina Lestrade. Lord Van Zeeks, have you successfully subpoenaed the witness?
No, fuck. I forgot I have to like sit up for this guy. The subpoena was delivered to the communication station where the man who is legally named Egbert Benedict works
He's not.
immediately.
Objection!
Final.
That's not his fucking legal name. Shut up.
I
We know
submitted him
that is
myself.
his real name.
It's
That's
However,
his real name.
however,
Iris, stop, please. Stop.
I'm a doctor. Would I lie to you?
Iris, don't do this to me, man.
Would I ever lie to you?
Don't do this to me, man.
I didn't hear I'm a doctor. I heard I'm adopted. Would I lie to you?
I'm adopted. Would I lie to you?
Would I lie to you?
However, the heavy rain has delayed
rain?
the arrival. Heavy rain, the game with the Sean.
Sean! Jason! Jason!
Sean! However, the heavy rain has delayed the arrival of its carriage, it would seem.
I see.
Hi.
Hi. Then let us turn our attention to Inspector Gregson's presence?
We had like a conversation about this
Tracy.
and I don't remember.
Tracy?
Tracy.
I think I was like, we had a conversation about this. Tracy of the case heard by the court this morning.
Fucking French.
Fucking French.
Fuck the French.
Fuck the French.
Do what?
What?
You heard me.
The glaring omission of the third bullet in your report is a serious blunder, Inspector.
Yes, I can only apologize, my lord.
My bad.
And all the
Oopsie.
whoopsie daisies. And although the defense's chemical analysis of the blood at the scene makes for a compelling argument, I cannot permit such untried methods to be used as evidence in my courtroom.
It's a big mistake to cross Harley and me. A very big mistake. I'm holding a gun.
My lord. The subpoenaed witness has just arrived in the building.
Why
He
is
told
the
me his
bailiff?
legal name was Egbert Benedict.
Stop! It's not!
Why is the
Thank you
bailiff
for
also
confirming
vacuum
his
sealed? into the
legal
mouth?
name, officer. Show him to the stand without delay.
Mr. Egbert Benedict. It's not his name. It's not. It's not. I didn't expect to be crossing paths with him again so soon. Certainly not like this.
I have to speed make a
Valley
meme right
Girl
now.
Bailiff.
Valley Girl Bailiff.
Hi. Thank you for complying with the court subpoena at such short notice, sir.
But of course, my lord. As an upstanding member of London society, it is my pleasure to oblige.
Oblige. Fuck you.
Now, kindly state your
Ayo.
legal name and occupation for the record.
That's just Rio in canon, just like the drawn out soft J. Fuck you. Oblige. Fuck you. Give me a second.
Kate, I need specifically Kate and the audience to know that 2.5 hours ago I texted Ren and MJ. Kate's gonna beat our ass.
I lied. The other thing about this case is we had a dance of deduction where we found initials in his fuck-ass cane that were not EB.
Which would have been funny because then it would have been like a glance past.
Whew.
Alright, it was a funny joke
You
while it
all have
lasted.
10 seconds to run.
Ashley Graydon, communications officer.
You have no idea how hard it was to not accidentally call him Ashley that whole
Yeah.
time.
Honestly, committing to the Egbert thing just made it better. Like,
It really made it a lot
honestly.
easier.
I almost accidentally did it like 12 times. God. Am I this bitch?
The fact,
Yeah.
you were.
in fact,
Okay.
they were AG, like the chemical symbol for silver, like his clothes, like ash colored and gray.
Yeah.
like Agler.
Agger
I really like the name
Benedict.
Ashley Graydon.
Agar
so-
Benedict.
Yeah,
Agger
Benedict.
Benedict.
Yep,
Middle
that's his
name,
name.
Hollandaise.
Middle name Hollandaise.
Mr. Graydon and I both work at London Central Communication Station. Hee that rhymed.
That rhymes. Stop.
Now, perhaps somebody would kindly explain what all this is about?
You were apprised of the situation by the court officer on your way here, I presume.
Hey, Queen.
Yes, I was. Something to do with a murder that took place at a pawnbroker's on Baker Street. And some nonsense about me having been there on the night in question.
No, Prosecutor Van Zeeks, I'm not here to feed you peas.
Are you here? I can't fucking do it.
Are you here to feed me peas?
Are you here to feed me peas?
Yay!
My name has been Are You Here to Feed Me Peas the entire time.
Yep.
However. That is the accusation indeed. The accusation is
that you're here to feed me peas.
Peas? I do not like peas. This really is not a joke, you know.
Do you like eggs?
Oh, do I?
Would you pull a Kai Sato?
I had to. What? What? Very well. Okay. I literally missed all of that, but without further delay, the court will hear your testimony now, Mr. Graydon.
I don't remember if it was Kai or KG. I think it was Kai.
The one with the egg, it was KG.
Yeah. Oh, was it KG? Fuck! Was it?
Yeah, the egg thing.
Oh, no, because it was Kai that walked in at the end.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You will respond to the accusation made against you under oath. I don't know what the
Mr.
fuck
Grayson,
is happening here, but wiggle,
Gladly, my lord. Gladly.
Did you?
wiggle.
Did you?
He will wiggle.
What did you just? Did you just gritty on me? What just happened?
Don't worry about it.
Are you widowy hitting the gwitty?
I widowy just hit the gwiddy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Miss Colonies wiggles?
His wiggles. I love to wiggle. Naturally, I have occasion to make use of pawnbroking services from time to time.
He even has a big red car.
But are you seriously suggesting I colluded with these thugs to break into the place on the night of the murder? I have no intention of admitting to such an outrageous accusation. Even if certain parties here present claim that my blood was found at the scene. Toot toot chugga chugga big red car.
Oh my god.
Thanks, I try.
This is one of the best voices I think to say stupid shit in. It's really good.
It's really good.
Some Scaramouche detective's homebrewed tincture can hardly be taken as serious evidence.
Will you do the fandango?
Damn it.
Very, very frightening. Thunderbolt and
like,
Galileo!
come up with that or a Genshin Impact.
Galileo!
I was also thinking Genshin Impact.
I was like, I don't have enough Genshin Impact knowledge to make the Genshin Impact joke funny.
I am a Scara main, unfortunately.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's the correct response.
Sorry.
It's okay. There are many worse qualities
Apologies.
about you.
That's true.
I have other Genshin Impact jokes that will come later at this in this game. Oh my god! Also, yesterday at that local con I was at, I bought a Kazuma pin, and like the person fully handed, like I said Kazuma, and I only like sort of said it, and the person handed me Kazuma Genshin Impact, and I went, wait, go back.
No, wrong.
So, you deny the accusation completely, do you?
I must say, I am dismayed. For the highest court in the land to be swayed by this self-professed detective's toy.
Sorry.
Yo.
I like glanced at Twitter and I just saw when Audrey gets eaten by Audrey 2. That's women in STEM.
Oh my god.
And now there's a clip of Super Bowl on my timeline. Beautiful. Anyway.
It was the will of the jury. And our great British justice system demands that the jury's will is upheld.
Then it would seem we have the misfortune of a most inept assembly of jurors today.
I just opened, so I'm making a
Bitch.
really stupid meme that I'm trying to send into your server in a couple of seconds, and I need you to know that I opened up my camera roll after saying that Van Zeke's line to make direct eye contact with myself as Fujiko Mine, which was such a wild whiplash to go between Baroque Van Zeke's and that.
Rub it, sir. Harder. Anyway, if you love me, you will vote Super Bowl in the character fucking poll that's going around on Twitter that I retweeted. I need Super Bowl to win this so bad.
By golly.
How long am I expected to be detained here?
If, following the defense's cross-examination, your involvement in this matter has not been established, you will be free to leave immediately.
Good. I shall be away in time for afternoon tea. Some small consolation, at least.
Let us not hold up Mr. Mr. Eggert Benedict any longer.
No!
Necessary counsel. Proceed with the cross-examination.
Did you ask British people what is it with you and tea?
Anyway, you should check your
So-
server game.
What did you post, Julie?
What did you do?
The Great Ace Attorney channel.
What did you do?
I was making that from the moment he said his name.
That's really good.
Not his name. Not even his name.
Not even his name.
Eggward.
Once an Eggert, always an Eggert.
So, we meet again, Mr. Eggert Benedict. Or is it Mr. Graydon?
It's not actually.
It's
No,
not.
you're correct the first time. My
Dead naming
apologies. Dare you dead name him, great.
In court! You dead name me
Court?
it!
My
Jail!
apologies.
Jail for Inosuke for 1,000 years!
You are?
Ryunosuke Naruhodo, defense lawyer. We've met.
If you say so. Ashley Graydon. Enchanté.
I hate him.
I hate you. I'm
He's
gonna
awful.
I'm gonna throttle you.
Ren, your taste in men sucks.
It does.
Taste in Men is garbage.
It's so
Slash
bad.
affection.
I love him.
He's great.
We need
So-
I swear to God, we should make a sub night where it's just Ren hands us a list of every man that you love, and we make a tier list of like war crimes.
Oh, that'd be
This
so
has
fucking funny.
Oh, this is
That
gonna
would
be so funny.
Like S tier is like you're I would allow this man in my home, and like F tier being like you need to be on death row.
Oh, we're
Death
gonna
row
have
is not
some-
enough for you.
This has gotten so much funnier now that I know Yakuza characters.
Can I keep this?
Wow, I love It's Gotta Be the Butts.
I was about to
Oh my
fucking
God,
be like, ah.
I trust we can conclude this quickly.
Knives, Kenny. Knives, Kenny. That's a millions knives right there.
Ashley Graydon, Larry Butts' ancestor.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's really good. That's
Nar.
really good.
Nar.
nar.
No.
Nar.
That's really funny.
Ugh, but I'm not holding your flashy hat while we do. Knives. That's knives. It's knives.
Oh, sorry, we'll be right back.
Suggesting I colluded with these thugs. Still thinking about that fake word there.
Jupiter, I think about Smycroft every day.
Smycroft.
Smycroft.
I love that pic.
Jupiter's that claim that my blood was. Oh, the scene. He's seriously suggesting.
Minecraft butts.
Doing what? Yes, we even met in the very pawnbrokery where the crime took place on the afternoon of the day in question. Though, of course, you introduced yourself by a different name at the time. It was Mr. Eggert Benedict, I believe. Tell me, what made you—
Oh no, we don't have a Julie.
MJ, do you want to go for it?
Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh, okay, sure. Okay. The witness is here to testify about events that took place that night. He is under no obligation to answer such unrelated questions.
You can't be serious.
Thank you, because I certainly do not feel inclined to answer such an inappropriate question.
So he's gonna be evasive, is he? In an effort not to give anything away. This could be tricky.
Would you say he's a tricky egg to crack?
Kate's gonna kick you out again.
I mean, I can. I
I
can.
know you can.
I
I
won't,
continue
I
to defy
promise.
God. I continue.
I just love the fact that I know this is an option for me now. This is incredible power. Get Thanos snap.
Snap.
I'm too powerful. Have you seen these two men before?
This pair? No, I don't associate with criminals.
Said by a man who introduced himself as Eggert Benedict.
And that's his name.
A very
not.
trustworthy name.
It's not, by any definition.
Eggert Hollandaise Benedict.
I'd like to know who I have to thank for this. Who made this outlandish accusation against me?
The young lawyer there in the black.
This is a farce.
Stop!
Whose idea was it to permit an outsider to work in a British court anyway?
You can't gwitty your way out of this one.
Oh, I gwitty my way out of anything.
The wiggles get me every time.
Well, needless to say,
No intention of admitting such an outrageous accusation.
hold it!
Where were you at around 1 in the morning on the night in question, sir?
That is past the hour at which I would normally retire.
I thought he was gonna say the past is in the past.
Certainly. I was not in the company of these rapscallions.
You're able to prove that?
Objection!
Listen carefully, my learned. I will not say that word, friend. For you to appear to be under a gross misapprehension on this point.
What do you mean?
The witness maintains he was not at the scene of the crime. He has no obligation to prove his absence.
if your accusation is that the witness was present at the scene. The obligation lies with you to prove your assertion.
I'm back.
Take your bitch.
What's he even saying?
A misspelled fulfill.
Unless it's another British thing.
Ugh.
You will fulfill
Also
that
possible.
obligation before putting any more unreasonable questions to the witness.
I think that one's my favorite. Like, just the shoulders.
A
so
silent
funny.
victory wiggle. Thanks.
Silent victory wiggle.
Of course, it's a British
This
thing.
this is a man who would, upon that happening in court, would do this. Thank you, Stretch. For those who could not.
It's our time to wiggle. Our turn to wiggle.
Oh, it's our time
It's our
to
turn
wiggle.
to wiggle.
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 Stretch those shoulders, boys. Anyway,
Your turn to wiggle.
Shame.
Ashley
Sounded
Graydon
funny.
would dab on
Being
him in
very
court.
Once again, Larry Butts.
He would dab on him in court. Blood was found at the scene of the crime. There's no question of that. Mr. Sholmes' chemical analysis has positively identified the substance as such.
But I'm not the only human to have blood running through my veins, am I?
You are. Sorry you had to find out this way.
Yeah, this is a... Sorry.
How can you be sure that the blood is mine? It could equally be the blood of one of these two miscreants.
I'm gonna go get more water.
Water.
Actually. I'm out of water.
Water.
Slurp, slurp.
I
No.
will hit the bug.
Need the bug.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's a yolk
Alright.
colored.
Stop.
Stop. All right.
It's yolk colored.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
We should not
Oh,
be
we're in charge.
You shouldn't do that.
Julie, you missed me getting kicked out of stream again.
Again? What did you do?
It was really funny. It was an
What
egg
do you
joke.
think I did? It was another egg pun. It was really bad. Kate has grown too powerful.
I'm surprised I haven't been kicked out of stream yet.
Yet.
Really? There's still
Like,
time, Ren.
Like, especially on our Tuesdays, I'm just in here saying shit.
I need to go back and watch the VOD for last week's.
Oh yeah, we did some fun sub stories.
Oh, great. Oh, wait, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, we did the dominatrix
I
one.
just remembered. I love How to Train Your Dominatrix. Every time I say that, I have a split second where I really fear that that is not the title of the sub story, and I'm just saying things. I love the Yakuza series.
Every day I grow more confused as to what happens in those games.
As you
Good.
should.
As you should.
Oh my god, the thing that I watched yesterday. I reached a breaking point where I was just like tearing up hysterically because of how bizarre the the image on my screen was.
I have water now.
Welcome back.
Water!
Every individual's blood has a slightly different composition, it seems. Mr. Sholmes' chemical is able to differentiate his blood samples by...
Spare me the science lesson. Who is this Sholmes character anyway?
Oh, you haven't heard?
Oh, haven't you heard? I assumed all Londoners would know the name. He's a renowned detective.
Ooh. So even you are unable to bring yourself to say great detective.
A great detective, you say? Now we're in the realm of fairy tales, are we?
Hello?
Hello?
He's having a thought.
Are you having
No.
a thought?
Must have been difficult.
Do you have something to say about that, Mr. Skulkin? What? Me? No, the Mr. Skulkin next to you.
Right, I've had it up to here with this. How many times I got to tell you?
Yes, I know. You're not Big Bruv Sulky. Mr. Nash Skulkin. Hey? God blimey, Governor! You what? Is it not the case that when Mr. Graydon just spoke, a thought went through your mind? Would you care to share that thought with the class? Hey, me thoughts. I don't have none of them. Must have been him. You what? Mr. Nash Skulkin, answer the question, please. What went through your mind when Mr. Graydon just spoke? Nothing. Honest, Gov, nothing. I was just thinking, if he waves his arm around like that much more, it'll open up the wound again, that's all. What wound? Where he took the bullet, of course. It was only 2 days ago. We ain't gonna be healed up yet. So I was, well, you know, I was worrying for him, and...
They're so stupid.
Oh, Ells Bells!
They're so stupid. I
They're
love them
so dumb.
much.
They're
So
wonderful.
dumb.
They're so
Mr. Graydon, did you hear that?
What?
Sorry, that was just a really good one.
Yeah,
What?
it was...
What?
What?
dumb. What?
Your comrade's worried about you, it seems. On account of your injured arm.
My lord.
Yes, Mr. Graydon.
Permission to kill.
I have no idea what these two wretches are talking about. Certainly, I shouldn't be expected to answer anything in relation to their mindless insinuations.
We know that someone other than the victim was hit by a bullet at the scene of the crime 2 nights ago. And from the height of the bullet hole in the wall, that person was likely hit in the upper arm or thereabouts. Perhaps you'd allow a court official to examine your arm, sir? The left arm that you're currently clasping with your right hand as if in pain? I love turnabout goodbyes.
No, I refuse.
Is it a violation of your privacy?
You have shown no evidence whatsoever that links me to these common thieves.
Bring out the metal detector.
Bring out the metal detector!
Accordingly, I am not obliged to permit any such invasion of my privacy.
He's blinking at us.
Sorry, I was busy celebrating my correct guess of words you were gonna say with your dumbass mouth.
Literally.
As I've already said, I'm completely uninvolved in all this.
Grabs shoulder.
I've never had anything to do with the pawnbrokery where this fellow was killed whatsoever.
Someone please give him brown contact.
Gotcha! Yes.
I love the
I took
case where the
offense.
tsundere character was previously antagonistic has to trust us after they're accused of a murder case where they had their fingerprints on the gun.
Really keeps happening.
It keeps happening. I took offense at the insinuation that I was in any way involved.
You claim to have had nothing whatsoever to do with Mr. Winterbank's pawnbrokery.
My lord, the defense would like that last statement to be added to Mr. Graydon's formal testimony.
Very well,
I almost
counsel.
said Grayson, because my god, you're a dick. That's a Batman
Continue
joke.
with your testimony, Mr. Graydon.
I love when he gets
Christ.
all disgruntled like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, who said that?
Surely not Ren.
Surely not
Surely
Ren.
not.
Never had anything to do with it. Now that's some bullshit.
Can't believe you kick me out of stream for egg puns, but not Ren for saying stuff like that.
Okay,
Apparently,
no,
I'm
because
allowed to thirst after problematic men.
Ren,
But
I
egg
love
buns is where
you.
the line is drawn.
It's because Ren
love that
doesn't
you
gaslight
stopped.
me about it.
Okay, that's fair.
Objection.
Oh shit, I should have the guide up.
Have you ever seen this dick before, Mr. Graydon?
Why? Is it supposed to mean something?
This dick was, until the day of his murder, in pawn in Mr. Windibank's shop. It was redeemed by the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade, that afternoon. However, somebody mysteriously appeared to try to take it from her. And that somebody was you, of course. Wasn't it, Mr. Graydon?
Where was the menu thing?
As I have reiterated numerous times now, you are mistaken. That was not me.
That was my twin brother.
I've never seen that disc before in my life.
Yeah, he's like, fuck.
Sorry, I am not as crude as you.
You may have escaped your notice, but there is a small smear of blood on the dick.
God. Yes. Resulting from an abrasion of the thumb, perhaps.
Shit can get dangerous down there. That's right.
Yeah.
The surface of the dick is covered in hundreds of tiny metal
No,
bumps.
no.
We can't.
Really get that checked.
Oh god.
In the skirmish to acquire the
God.
dick, the thumb of the person who tried to take it suffered minor lacerations.
Can we get Kate out?
You can try.
I fought God enough today. I don't need to.
I think Archer might be the only
Hi.
other person who can do that. So, while the dick bears the remnants of that skirmish in the form of the smear of blood,
I hate
God.
this.
the thumb of the person in question must bear the remnants also in the form of a scratch.
Good gracious. Indeed, it must.
Mr. Graydon, your thumbs, hand them over. You refused to allow a court officer to examine your arm before. Are you now going to refuse to allow us to examine your thumb? Because I have no doubt that it bears a small scratch consistent with the smear of blood on this dick.
Oh my god.
Well, well. It would seem I underestimated you.
What is the meaning of this?
So you admit it now? You admit you have a scratch on your thumb from when you attempted to take the dick from the defendant? You shouldn't bleed during sex, by the way.
Order!
I don't know what you're up
Order! Well, Mr. Graydon.
What about blood play? Have you considered?
No. No. No.
Moving
No.
on.
Sex.
Oh.
I start thinking about the fig again.
Stop.
Oh, God, no! No!
I read that.
I'm sorry.
I still haven't read that. I need to read that.
God, I'm thinking about it. Okay. Anyway, it would appear there has been something of a misunderstanding here. I did not attempt to take the disc, as you put it. No, quite the reverse.
The disc tried to take me.
I was about to make that joke.
What are you trying to say?
It's really quite simple, you see.
Apartment
The disc-
complex!
The disc was. I almost read that wrong.
Cowardly.
Funny.
No, the disc. The disc was mine from the outset.
If the word mine is capitalized, I'm fucked. Like from here on out, it's really bad. It's really, really bad.
Is there some crime in taking an item that you own at a pawn?
What?
It would seem, Mr. Graydon, that in this piece of evidence, my learned friend has established a link between yourself and the incident.
I'm sorry, I'm a thirsty whore over here.
Accordingly, You will tell the court everything you know about this disc now.
As you wish.
I love Princess
Though I'm
Bride.
quite Yes, Princess Bride. Though I'm quite sure it has nothing whatsoever to do with the pawnbroker's murder.
That'll never come up again.
I love the energy of like I'm getting the like the kind of same proud energy that a parent gives whenever their child runs up to them with like a crayon drawing that looks like ass. Every time I say something, you're like, "Yes, good job, sweetie. Good job."
There's a note on the disc saying, "For McGilded, but the item belongs to me." The redemption ticket was stolen from me by the accused, that filthy gutterling, on the day in question. I proceeded at once to the shop in order to explain my situation and redeem my article. In the end,
It doesn't even matter.
it doesn't really matter. Of course, the disc was taken by the police. In other words, hold my
Hold
hand.
my hand.
In other words, darling, kiss me. I had absolutely no reason to break into the shop later that same night.
Did I hear you correctly, sir? Gilded, you say? The famous London philanthropist, philanthropist, yes, words, who perished in this very courtroom 2 months ago after being acquitted of a distinctly messy murder.
Way to get us all caught up.
He got hotboxed.
Yes, my lord. The one and the same.
Good lord, Mr. Graydon! Are you saying that Mr. McGilded and yourself were acquainted?
You could say that.
Oh, God.
Were you roommates?
Oh God.
God, no. Yes, that's correct.
Call that turnabout blazed. Oh my god.
Order! Well, I certainly didn't expect to hear that name uttered here in my courtroom again.
According to what Gina told us, this dick was placed in pawn on that fateful night 2 months ago. McGilded himself gave instructions to deposit it at Windbank's.
It's funny that Mr. Graydon here is claiming the disc belongs to him then, isn't it?
In all likelihood, he's lying. So he appeared that afternoon at Windibank's in order to get his hands on McGilded's dick for some reason.
No.
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 Counsel, no.
No.
You will commence your cross-examination, please.
You do, but I didn't even say anything.
You thought
know
it
exactly what
very
you said.
loudly.
This is my favorite stupid bit. The redemption ticket was stolen from me by the accused. On the day in question, I proceeded at once to the shop in order to explain the situation and my article. I had absolutely no reason to break into the shop later that same night.
Hold it!
Would you care to explain how this belongs to you?
As you will observe, a communications officer such as myself commands a fine salary.
You are certainly exquisitely dressed, sir.
Is that how you say it in 1899?
Yes.
So you see, I have little need to make use of the services provided by the pawnbrokery trade. However, I did once find myself in difficulties having misplaced my purse whilst on an errand. Which is why I pawned my fine black overcoat to the broker in question.
You claim that was your overcoat?
Obviously. And in my haste, I clean forgot that the music box disc was in its pocket.
Glimmerous fop.
And yet there is a note that reads for McGilded.
I am a collector of rare and unusual music box music.
Music
I
box
found this
music.
one sitting in a window.
The music for the music box.
I first met Mr. McGilded at a gentleman's club in the city and was interested
Yo?
to discover
Yo? Yo!
that he shared my penchant in that area.
Okay, which definition of gentleman's club?
So I also got super jump scared when they said that. And gentlemen's club, as in, men didn't know how to socialize in the 1800s, so gentlemen's clubs were just like places for guys to go hang out. And if a
Got
man, yeah, and if a man was considered unclubbable, he was literally not cool enough to be a member of one.
Me.
Should have been at the club.
He should have been at the club.
You should have been at the
Literally.
club.
He should have been at the club. So the disc in question.
It's a pre-production sample.
Unclubbable behavior.
Yeah. Sherlock Holmes refers to his brother as the most his brother. Okay, so Mycroft Holmes is a founding member of the Diogenes Club, which is specifically for people who are like extremely socially anxious and shy and shit. And so it's just people in a room ignoring each other the whole time.
It's
and
so
it's so
I would
funny.
love it.
And so Sherlock Holmes himself refers to that club as like a club of the most unclubbable men in London or something.
Autism club.
Yeah, literally deadass. But not in the Sherlock Holmes way, because he thinks it's annoying and stupid.
Autism on autism violence.
Exactly.
So true.
I promised to let Mr. McGilded hear it.
But then you forgot that it was in the pocket of your overcoat that you were forced upon.
Yes, exactly.
Gina didn't mention any of that in her testimony 2 months ago, did she?
Weird hearing her say Gina.
No.
Yeah, that was
Because
weird.
McGilded
It's
had
weird to
threatened
say.
her to keep her mouth shut. Which means that if we dig too deeply here, it's gonna expose Gina's perjury.
Oh dear. This is complicated, isn't it?
Let's leave it alone for the time being. Wes? So you're saying that Miss Lestrade lifted the ticket from your pocket or bag?
That's right. Despite being mindful of danger and walking in the... Oh, dear God! In the insalubrious areas her kind frequent.
Insalubrious?
Insalubrious. Yeah.
Insalubrious? Well, fuck me, I'm
Insalubrious,
not
but
smart.
Well, yeah, but you're saying it with an accent. So
Yeah, I think
don't,
you would
yeah.
say it like that, yeah.
Salubrious! Aluminium.
English-
Miss
English
Lestrade
is
did no
stupid.
such thing!
Ooh.
Well, of course you would take that stance. But the girl is a regular offender.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Terrified.
You came to the pawnbrokery that day with all the information you needed to identify the defendant. You were looking for her. That's what brought you to Windibanks. To get your hands on Mr. McGilded's dick.
Oh my god.
My learned friend is a veritable is a veritable font of nonsense.
My learned friend is a oh fuck.
Nonsense.
I think it would be like impossible for Baroque fansies to swear ever.
Oh, flip.
I concur with the prosecution.
I don't
Oh,
think he
heck,
could
oh,
do it.
jeez, oh,
He would explode.
He says damn like once or twice, and that's like as far as he get.
Yeah, damn feels right for him. But he says it like damnation.
He says it in like the church way.
the Christian way. Damn threat.
Counsel, you will refrain from conjecturing this way. Is that clear?
Yes, my lord.
Then I will continue with my testimony, for what possible use it can be.
It was just... What? Have you ever been to Windibanks before?
Only once, for the purposes of pawning something. But, like many, I enjoy browsing in such establishments.
So when you noticed the pickpocket had taken your ticket, you chased after her. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. I didn't notice at first, of course, such is the art of the pick purse. But when I did, I headed to the pawnbrokery at once, in order to reclaim my coat before the thief could. I was merely trying to recover what was rightfully mine in the first place.
Thirst pace. Fuck. Ugh. He can say what he
Thirst
likes
pace.
because he knows we have no evidence to contradict him on this. And of course the dick was taken. Yeah.
Hold it!
It sure was. Yes, it was taken by Inspector Gregson here, wasn't it?
Oh, bitch, I found a spicy Vanlog comic in Korean. Wait, spicy like narratively, not like, well, I don't know, I haven't scrolled through it, but it's in
Damn
Korean
it.
so I can translate it. I don't know yet, I don't know yet.
That's right. This is the very man.
It's on Pixiv, it could go either way.
Apparently, the police are collecting anything that has a connection to Mr. McGilded as evidence.
That sounded like
Excuse me.
for a second. I don't
Yeah,
know
I was like,
why.
you did not
Yeah.
sound correct there.
I was like, Lynn?
Something wrong, Inspector?
Well, what do you mean?
Bro, your fish and chips went to the fucking square dimension. Went to the pocket dimension. The last remark Mr. Graydon made in his testimony seemed to trouble you in some way.
No, it didn't. It's nothing. Leave it alone. Bloody course something's wrong, sunshine. My voice was taken by the throat spiders.
It all comes back to Night Vale.
Night Vale, yeah.
Let me ask you this, Inspector. Why is Scotland Yard gathering Mr. McGilded's possessions?
I can't tell you something like that, sunshine.
Well, now I want to eat fish and chips. Damn it, every time.
Every single time.
Every time, yeah.
What is it, Inspector? Investigative secret.
For our final stream of this game, we should all plan to have fish and chips.
Real.
Yes.
If I can find it. Yes, exactly. You should know all about that.
Magnus McGilded, who died so unexpectedly after his trial 2 months ago.
I really hope Van Zeeks isn't actually doing shit, and he's just like being a fucking asshole about it.
Because he just fucking hates McGilded.
He just hates McGilded, and it just sounds like a threat and like the curse of
It
the
just like totally
Reaper
sounds like he did
whatever.
it.
Yeah, and he's just like, no, I didn't actually do anything. It's like, oh, you're just like that.
A man renowned through the capital for having great
What the fuck happened to the sentence?
A man renowned throughout the capital for his great contributions to the public life. Yet he had a dark side, too.
Oh, I see what happened to the sentence. I read the word had. Where are you going with this, Van Zeeks? Also, hearing Van Zeeks is weird from him.
Mhm.
I know why he calls him just Van Zeeks, but like, man.
I suppose the police are dealing with the aftermath of his nefarious activities, are they?
That's enough! Coppers like me have duties to carry out that we're not at liberty to talk about. That's all you need to know.
Duties conferred by Lord Strongheart, I presume.
If Gregson called him Baroque, I'd have to leave. I think there may have been an era in his life where he would have called him Baroque. It is not currently that era.
The Lord Chief Justice appears to have a great faith in you, Inspector.
The bottom line is, if you want to get more out of me, you have to give me more fish and chips. You're gonna need Lord Strongheart's paw print first.
What's all this about? It's like there's something going on between Gregson and Lord Van Zeeks here. Is it a warm something or a cold something?
No.
Either way, it's immeasurably deep. Where's the button? Where's the button? Oh my god. The girls are fighting.
Girls are fighting.
Well, it would appear that the inspector has revealed all he is at liberty to reveal. Mr. Graydon, let us return to your testimony.
Gladly, my lord.
I had absolutely no reason to break back into the. See, I don't think that's true.
He's a furry.
Yeah, but like
He's
I
a
don't think the kind that has paws. I think he's a bird. Like,
I am sorry.
I had absolutely no reason to break into the shop later that night. I mean, clearly you did, because... Well, you know what? Why don't I press you on this first, before I just start doing shit?
I've seen Strongheart as a bird, I'm pretty sure, and
He would be a bird. He'd
I've
be
also
a big,
seen
majestic
him
bird.
as another animal that I don't want to bring up yet.
You should say it in the spoiler chat.
I will. It's not
Well,
really a
perhaps you'd
spoiler,
seen
but
something
like
of value among the forfeited items?
it'll hit different later.
No, not at all.
Oh.
Fuck ass scroll. A valuer was brought in by the police to assess everything in the shop. Without exception, every article on the shelves was common or garden bric-a-brac.
In that case, it's clear that you broke into the shop later that day in order to recover Mr. McGilded's dick.
Have you not been listening, man? Even if I had wanted to recover the disc. You may recall that it had been seized by the police that afternoon. It was no more in the shop that night than I. As I keep saying, I simply had no reason to break in.
So there was nothing of McGilded's left in the shop that night. Nothing this man might have been after. I wonder if that's really true.
Bruno, if you have some evidence, then let him have it. I'm dying to see that irritatingly assured expression of his crumble.
I'm trying, honey. McGilded slipped the dick into his coat pocket and had it
Stop.
transported into bags. Then when he
Bruno,
realized he was going to be arrested
I can
on
hear all of your
suspicion
thoughts.
of
Please stop. Please.
Please stop.
Please.
suspicion of the omnibus murder, he threatened Gina and forced her to take the redemption ticket.
Damn, I really do want fish and chips.
I really do.
I have fish
9 out of
sticks.
10.
There's no doubt about it. That witness is lying through his pearly white teeth.
The
My
police
shiny
were
teeth
obviously
and
after
me.
anything left. My shiny teeth and me. Obviously after anything left behind by McGilded as well. That's why Inspector Gregson ended up taking the dick into custody that day.
But Gregsy's being very strange about all this.
There must be a reason for that, I'm sure. Just don't know what it is. For now, I need to focus on exposing the fact that Mr. Graydon is lying in his testimony.
Thinking about how Strongheart's name in the Japanese version is straight up pigeon. Sorry.
It is.
Yeah. Because, like, it's Heart Vortex, but, like, Heart is Hato, which
Pigeon.
is both pigeon and...
Oh my god.
Well, pigeon and dove are the same word. It's supposed to be dove, but I definitely, like, thought pigeon. I've edited that. I've edited him onto the Hot Boyfriend banner.
I love Heartful
It's
Boyfriend.
Oh, God.
My favorite video game. Hello, bet you thought you seen the last of me, bitch. I'm always here. Lurking.
Hey, you wanna let us ask Detective Boy about what the fuck is happening back there?
Hmm?
What?
We needed your paw print.
My what? Everyone knows I'm a bird. I don't have paws.
I see, you're Mr. Featherly, got it.
Obviously. Thank you for respecting my identity. I appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
this isn't my business though. You
God.
guys can handle this.
Okay, cool. Wait, no, we need you to give...
No.
No, please, come back.
No. Bye.
Oh, okay, bye.
There he goes.
Be jolly.
Be who you are, Jolly.
Diverse identities are
Okay,
forever
I am
welcome in Great Britain,
slightly
especially in
lost.
1899.
Diverse identities are forever welcome in Great Britain, especially in 1899.
slightly lost, I will be honest.
You're on the right track.
I have not been paying attention. I gotta.
There's
We're
no
on the
reason
right
for
track.
him to come back to Windabanks because the disc was not there.
Wires.
Gibby.
Gibby. I mean, like, is it?
Oh my gosh, the 15th of April. It's the 14th.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, look at that.
That's tomorrow.
Oh,
Is it the pump? I mean, you had no reason to break into the shop later that night.
do you want an answer?
I do.
The answer is no. It's not the.
Am I pressing the right statement?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna double check my counting. Yes.
It could.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm on the wrong thing. Give me a second.
I was gonna say you were on
Son
a
of a
very
bitch.
you were on the right track.
Yeah, you were.
Just think slightly differently.
If you to break back in. If it wasn't for the code, it could have been for the manuscript. I suppose. If it
Sorry,
is for
two.
the manu if it
Oh,
if
go
it is
ahead.
for the manuscript, does it matter if I present the ticket for the box or the manuscript itself? Or is it not the box at all?
Do you want it?
One
I do. I do want an answer.
Okay, it's not the manuscript.
God damn.
The mantle
You were
script.
you were close.
Again, you were very close the first time. The
Yeah.
first thing that you
were close the
very,
first
very
time. I
close.
fucked it up.
I gotta.
Turn your thinking around.
What happened was I'm looking at the
I
guide.
gotta zone back in. I've been so out of it today.
I was looking at the guide and 2 statements in a row. It was like the 5th statement that was the problem. So I was like, I'm on the right one. I super wasn't. So I was straight up looking at it like, why would we present that again? You're very close.
Like physically or like my thinking?
Physically
both.
and your thinking.
Great.
You don't. I think
It's not the
whatever you're
code.
thinking is probably like thinking too much about it.
Yeah,
too much. It is-
definitely.
Yeah. What is close to that pawnbroker's ticket?
The fucking case notes that Susato had?
You're
I
getting
don't-
colder.
You're getting cold.
Stop!
You're getting warmer.
What is?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
You're
understand.
getting
now?
warmer.
There
I
you go.
understand.
You're
I-
burning.
Okay, so the question I asked was
Sorry,
does it
no,
matter
I
if
was
I
on the
present
wrong
the
one.
ticket or the manuscript if it's
Yeah,
the box?
and then I said it's not the manuscript.
It's not the
and then you left.
manuscript.
Okay, it's alright, fuck you.
And then I said it's not the manuscript, and I thought that meant you were gonna go for the box ticket.
No,
and then you
'cause
turned
then
the
you
page.
did it. No, because my idea was he went back in for the other item that was pawned, which was the box which had the manuscript in it. So my
That
thought
is
was,
not what was in the
okay.
box.
That is not the box.
I'm presenting the fucking ticket.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
The box that he is talking about that's on the ticket is like something that could fit in the palm of your hand.
Okay, tiny box.
It's a very, very little box.
I've been wrong about this box for the past 3 weeks, apparently.
There we go.
This disc was deposited
makes
at
more
Windabank.
sense.
This dick was deposited
Damn
at
it.
Windabank on Magnus and Gilded's instructions. You knew that, and you went there with the intention of obtaining it for yourself.
Conjecture again.
And in any case, the disc was taken into custody by the police that afternoon. I said disc and then almost fucked up the entire rest of that sentence. It was gonna be really bad. Like, it was just gonna be like complete consonant salad. The witness had no reason to visit the pawnbrokery again that night.
Objection.
Yeah, you fucking did. Sorry, my learned friend.
Wow.
But that's not true.
Excuse me.
Get his ass!
Wow, Ryunosuke, excuse me. Ah.
It's just what, I think.
What?
Mr. McGilded had another article in Pawn at Winbanks, as this
What?
second pawnbroker's ticket proves. There were 2 articles belonging to Mr. McGilded in Windibank's pawnbrokery. And the reason you broke into the shop that night was to recover the second one. Together with your 2 accomplices, the Skulkin brothers.
This is the second ticket, is it?
What had the man deposited?
The article description reads, 1 small box.
A rather vague description, it seems to me.
Are you suggesting that I broke into the pawnbrokery with these clowns in order to steal some trinket box?
I believe there are adequate grounds to suspect that you did.
To your future career in the service.
This is absurd.
You're absurd.
Why on earth would I do such a thing? Brother, save me.
Brother, save me.
Once the article had been forfeited, I could simply walk into the shop and purchase it. There would be absolutely no need for me to resort to theft.
That's a good point.
Oh no, you're
no.
crunchy.
Oh no!
Mr. Naruhodo, you're crunchy. Indeed. This makes a solid argument.
Oh yeah, we got
Uh-oh.
that timestamp for the crunch.
God.
For the crunch comp.
Crunch comp.
Crunch cop.
So
Oh, it's
that
better.
means that for some reason, this Graydon fellow needed the small box that very night, does it?
Objection!
It's time to put an end to this nonsense, my lord.
Shut up, piss boy!
Could you be a little less cryptic, Lord Van Zeeks?
No.
Of course, piss boy, typical piss boy.
Typical piss boy behavior.
Also, it's like an oddly good Van Zeek's voice day for some reason. I do hate to ruin my learned friend's argument, but the truth is quite incontrovertible. On the night in question, no small box was taken from Windibank's pawnbrokery. And rest assured, the prosecution can prove it.
What?
Good gracious.
Inspector, show the photographic prints to the court, if you please. Yes, sir.
What prints?
These prints were taken from one of the detective security cameras.
Hurley's red-handed recorders again.
As previously explained using this plan of the shop layout. The victim's establishment was furnished with automatic cameras in 2 locations. One was set to capture the counter where Mr. Windibank received his customers. And the other was set to capture the shelves on which the articles were placed for sale once forfeited. Jesus. Short-circuited in the middle of that. According to the information on this ticket, McGilded's small box had been forfeited already. 2 days before the incident at 9 p.m. on the 13th of April, fucking British dates to be precise. Which means it would have been on the shelves of the forfeited items in the shop front. Jesus Christ. Now, what I have here is a print taken by one of the cameras about 2 hours before the incident. That's at 11 p.m. on the 15th of April.
So soon. Well, not really. It's like
Yeah.
almost 24 hours.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The victim certainly had a very full shop, it would appear. I did not read that well, oh my god.
We're doing great.
We're doing really
Right.
good. I cannot fucking read today. I
And
fucked up
then
so many
here we have
words.
another print. This one was taken about 2 hours after the incident.
I don't see the dog picture here. That's a shame. I see. Hi. So we have two pictures to compare. Though I must say that placing them side by side leaves me cold. Because there's no dog.jpg. Dear me, that's starting to make my head ache.
Where's the twink?
Obviously.
Where's the twink?
Obviously, at
Twink.
Scotland Yard, we considered theft as one possible motive in this case.
Twink.
Oh, twink!
Oh, twink.
We explored the possibility that something had been taken in addition to the victim's life.
But Grexy, I need to find the twink.
Twinkie. Scotland Yard, we view twinks like any other man.
We will organize all of the resources of Scotland Yard to find the twink. So your men have already compared these two prints thoroughly, Inspector.
Yes, sir. We counted every single item in each of these two photographic prints. If anything's behind the camera, we're fucked. and the yard's conclusion is that exactly the same number are present in both.
So you could do that, but you couldn't find the twink? Okay, I see how it is.
We're trying really hard, sir.
Sure.
Corporate needs
In
to find the
other
differences
words.
between these two. Hold on.
In other words, nothing was taken from the pawnbroker on the night in question. And my learned friend's assertion is nothing more than a hopeful fantasy. Good lord.
I don't believe it. Could just show that he'd stolen McGilded's pawned box. Touch shot real smooth. I might have been able to break him down at last.
You know what, Runo?
Do the hustle.
I wonder if these two photographs really are exactly the same.
What? Where's that twink?
So, counsel, in the light of evidence put forward by the prosecution, what is your position? It seems that, in fact, on the night in question, nothing was stolen from the victim's establishment. Do you accept the prosecution's assertion?
I don't know. Could there be some hidden discrepancy in these two photographic prints somewhere? I would like to phone a friend. I'd like to phone a twink. Before I give my answer, my lord, I'd like to try something, if I may.
Phone a twink? Try something? What do you mean, counsel? Phone a twink? That's
I
a
need
thing?
a certain piece of evidence from the court record to identify the discrepancy.
I'm not entirely sure I follow. Which piece of evidence do you intend to use to help you identify discrepancy between the two prints? That was a mouthful.
That was, yeah. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. I haven't gotten any other words right today, but I got that.
I'd like to use this device, my lord, to view the two prints stereoscopically.
Ooh!
There he is!
There he is.
Yes! You've caught the bug at last! You can't resist it, can you?
The bug.
The bug!
Bug?
Does anyone have the...
Yay.
I don't have nitro anymore, but I've got
The actual bug.
You've got the cross-eyed compulsion.
That
Is
sounds
that how
like
you'd
a.
say it? Oh,
I
juror
just-
number 3. What a surprise.
Come on, Bruno. Let's put the pictures in place and see what this wonderful contraption shows us.
Oh god.
There we go. Now, look through the eyepiece.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Yeah, the fear that they. Yeah.
I wasn't sure at first, but there is a clear discrepancy between these two prints.
What?
You must identify the location in question for the court, counsel. Indicate the precise location of the discrepancy of which you speak.
I wonder.
I wonder.
I'm so
where
glad
it
this is a
is.
choice.
It's
Like, you can
great.
just do this.
What happens if you fuck it up? What the hell is the dialogue if you
I
just
don't know.
No.
How did you beef that? The game's like, how did you do that?
Zeke just gets really mad. What?
Granted, these two prints are almost identical. However, there is one minor discrepancy between them.
What?
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 When you view the
Instant
two
game
pictures
over.
stereoscopically.
Whoa.
Enhance!
Pretty cock.
A single area stands out as being different. The location of this small box.
Box.jpg.
Box.jpg. Yes! Let me. Unbelievable.
You look like a dork.
He's such a dork.
It's so good.
God, look at his cunty little stance.
I love him so much. God fucking damn it.
By Jove, you're right. How extraordinary.
What this tells us is very simple. Mr. McGilded's small box was indeed not stolen from Windibanks on the night in question. However, there can be no doubt that somebody picked up this particular box and then returned it to its place on the shelves.
Are you suggesting that the small box originally deposited by Mr. McGilded is in fact...
Yes, the very same small box I just identified in those photographic prints.
Mindless guesswork. What if it was? What if it
So what?
what if it was? Jesus Christ.
So-
What
was that? So a box was moved on the shelf. Nothing was stolen.
What about what was inside the box? What if that was stolen?
Boxes can contain things?
What the fuck?
What? Which means quite simply that nothing has changed.
That may be true, but McGilded's box wasn't stolen then. But doesn't the fact that it was moved like that change things? It changes. Boxes cannot contain things, my learned friend. That is mere conjecture.
What?
Doesn't the fact that it was moved like that change things? Yes. It changes everything. Because then whatever was in that box was taken. Haha. I believe this changes everything about the case.
How can that possibly be?
The crucial point is the fact that what was moved was a small box. In other words, hold my hand. We have to consider what might have been inside the box.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that we need to examine that box as soon as possible. A vital piece of evidence is sitting on the shelves at Windibanks as we speak.
Objection!
That won't be necessary. Some little box belonging to a man who died 2 months ago can't possibly be relevant to this trial.
What if it was like an engagement ring or something?
Yeah, it'd be funny.
The court does not uphold your objection, Lord Van Zeeks.
Ooh.
Or should I say,
Ooh.
piss boy.
Ooh.
Get
Bailiff,
shit on.
get shit on. Bailiff,
shit on,
arrange
piss
for an
boy.
officer to go to Baker Street at once. Obtain the small box in question and bring it back here for further examination.
Get shit on, piss boy.
Get shit on, piss boy. Oh.
The box. Are we having a staring
He
contest?
does not like
Yeah.
being called piss
Well, you
boy.
just lost,
Ooh,
loser.
he's angry. Oh, is he angry? Is he angry?
Yeah.
No talking.
Put
No
on
talk me,
brown
angry.
contacts. Oh my god. We should have a report within half an hour. I think perhaps we should recess for a short while until the evidence is brought forth.
Guess about anyone who said that. To be. I don't even know who you were talking about. I'm just gonna agree.
I also don't know who you're talking about. I'm
I-
scared to ask.
To be hoodwinked by. Jesus Christ.
Damn,
Typical
piss boy.
piss
calm
boy.
down.
Damn, piss boy.
He's not
Choking on
having a
that
good
piss.
time, guys. Van Zeeks and Ryu all relatively normal. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, poison. To be hoodwinked by such a farce. Disappointing.
Don't you love farce?
I beg
Mabby.
your pardon, Lord Van Zeeks.
This is nothing but a smoke. A Nipponese speciality, it would seem.
What are you trying to say?
My learned friend has persisted with the same line of reasoning from the very beginning. That this witness's intent was to steal an article belonging to Mr. McGilded from the pawnbrokery.
I was like, you want to see a smoke screen?
He'd scream. Yet common sense tells me. Nope, tells us. Jesus, sorry.
Royal we.
I'm sorry, I gave you the bug. I'm sorry. I transferred it.
Oh no, I have to allow that. Hold on. There we go.
Oh my god.
Yet common sense tells us, I almost did it again, that none of the articles have value enough to be worth stealing in the first place.
Exactly. It would be beyond absurd to break into a place for the purpose of stealing such commonplace property.
Common sense
Is common
speaks
sense
to
in
me
the room
and
with
only
us?
me in this courtroom. Did
Did
audio just die?
Did audio just die?
Oh,
It
okay.
didn't
It's,
die for
Okay,
us,
whoa.
unfortunately,
Whoa.
it's just you.
but- Okay.
Day drinking. Let's
Day
go.
drinking.
Day
Woo,
drinking,
yeah.
Tasty.
I want to drink. Squad.
Unhealthy drinking. Unhealthy drinking habits. Let's go.
Let's go.
If your lordship recalls, Mr. McGilded perished 2 months ago, immediately after the conclusion of his trial. A trial in which he was found not guilty. And whose fucking fault was that? I'm not still pressed about it.
Shut up.
A trial in which it was established he was the upstanding member of society his reputation implied, in fact. So I propose a toast to my learned friend and his most insightful defense.
The articles this upstanding member of society pawned were entirely ordinary. A black overcoat that just happened to have a music box disc in one of its pockets, and a small box. I assure you, I wouldn't accept even if the man tried to make a gift of such things to me.
Then why'd you like wrestle so hard for it? I also love that Karuma when Ryu's like bent over determinedly like that. Karuma is
Yo.
like 90 degrees in the back. And it's like, ayo.
Excuse me?
Excuse if you fucking see his sprite when they did like the camera out. Karuma was at a 90-degree angle.
Yeah.
Very funny.
The prosecution's argument is undeniably compelling.
Who ships what?
Who ships
Jules, you-
what?
Jules, you can't just say words like that.
The sword?
I have
What?
a terrible fic that I can tell only
He
two
can
people
fuck
in
the
this call
sword all he
about.
wants. That's fine.
No,
That's not a
no,
ship.
No, he shouldn't. He should not fuck the sword.
He should really
not
not.
fuck the sword.
I
He
did.
should
I
really,
didn't
really
say
not.
he should. I said he could.
He really should not. That said, I do have a
I need
fic
this
that
fic
I'm
to
allowed
leave
to
my
tell
brain.
only
Anything's a
spoiler people
dildo
about.
if you're brave enough.
No.
No! No
It should
more
really
knife
not
play.
No
No more
more-
blades going places they shouldn't.
If
I'm
I-
done.
Damn it.
I can't do it. I'm not strong enough.
It is incumbent on the defense to now to bolster its argument. God, I can't read. To explain what possible significance these commonplace articles pawned by this fine citizen could have. You think he's still pissed about it, guys? You think he's still pissed about the verdict? I don't know, I can't tell.
Are you pissed, piss boy?
No.
Sure. Okay. Well, counsel, is your argument in fact demonstrable? Are you able to show proof that the disc or the box are in any tangible way related to this case?
Well,
What's the matter, Runo?
I'm a little bit in trouble here, Iris.
Oh. We know that they're related, don't we? They're both vital pieces of evidence.
Yes, of course. You and I both know that. We know McGilded's true character. We know the disc is significant, even if we don't know why. We know the dick is significant, even if we don't know why.
No.
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 Explain all that to the court at this point.
That she's judging you. That's
I know.
She's,
I know. We'll
she's
have to
judging you,
acknowledge
the
that.
player.
I know. I know. Listen, this is just to make up for all the like aggressive, lighthearted. I don't. The goof. This is for the Benedict's goof. All right. Is you double down on that? I double down on this. We'll have to acknowledge that McGilded's acquittal 2 months ago was a mistake. That the defense's argument was flawed, based on false information,
Oh no!
and that would mean admitting that Gina committed perjury.
But Ginny...
Could it be that Van Zeeks knows? Is that why he's doing this now? Because he anticipated everything.
But maybe...
A crime that only
Only
exists in
exists.
BGS.
No, literally.
This could be a great opportunity for us.
Sorry? What do you mean, Iris?
Well, what is it that you always say, Runo?
I say a lot of things. I mean every word.
Sooner or later, the truth comes out. Every time.
Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Alright, the exact significance of the things that McGilded deposited with Mr. Winterbank. Something that only Gina can explain to the court. Sometimes you also say, this time I'm really gonna do it, but I don't know what that means.
I think she does know what that means.
She lives with
She does
Schultz.
live
She
with
knows
Hurley.
what that means.
Yeah.
She does live with Hurley.
But if I put her on the
Honey
stand to
does
testify
say it a
about
lot.
that- What is it you always say,
Hurley
Bruno?
means
It's
it.
so over. It could critically damage our chances of winning this case. What's the right thing to do here? Stop asking me that, because it never matters. Sometimes you say bitches love my mouse. See, it's fascinating that this is the second time this game has pulled this.
Mhm.
Like, despite knowing that it doesn't matter what I choose.
Do your choices ever really matter?
Alternatively, imagine the toll.
Hold on, run me through this one more time.
TLDR, do you wanna have Gina testify and expose her perjury? Or have her lie? It's silly. Lie by omission, but like.
Now that I'm intrigued by, Jules.
Hmm.
That sounds intriguing.
Hmm.
Oh god. Hair? Hair? Oh god. My hair got stuck in my mic for a second.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I went to go move and then all of a sudden I was like, I can't move. Why can't I move?
I'm gonna do this again because I don't trust this game anymore.
And you really shouldn't trust this game.
But... Oh, I forgot the snowman did that.
Yeah.
I mean, the truth has to come out one way or the other. And then for
Yeah.
GGS, like, in 1-3 McGilded will be found not guilty no matter what, but if you plead that he's not guilty the whole way through, it doesn't matter, but also it matters.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
My lord, the
It's so
defense would
good.
like to make a proposal.
Oh? What proposal, counsel?
I mean, it matters. It matters. Because, like, that's a fucking, like, it's an oof.
Mm-hmm.
It's an oof, but like it's the thing of you caught me slipping.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all it is
Poor
like
Black Suit.
the principles that I was taught and believe in didn't work out as well as, you know, we'd hoped. And like later on, like I was vindicated, but you fucked up a little bit, dog.
It's also the thing of like, if you ask Gina to testify, she'll be upset. But do you want to avoid upsetting your new friends, or do you want to push her to tell the truth?
I mean, the truth's gonna come out one way or the other.
Love this game.
Love this game.
This game is really good.
While the court awaits the arrival of Mr. McGilded's small box, I would like to call the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade, to the witness stand.
The defendant?
We can do that?
You can do that? Okay.
We can do anything.
We did that
What end?
one other time. It's to do with the various articles deposited at Windex by Mr. McGilded, my lord. Miss Lestrade has information relating to them. I believe it would be beneficial for the court to hear what she has to say. It will prove the significance of the articles in question once and for all.
Well, well. Things are becoming interesting. I presume you've considered the implications of the testimony you're proposing.
Please promise me you'll think about the implications.
Oh my god, I didn't think about it!
In particular, the impact it will have on the accused's standing, and indeed your own.
I have.
Lord Van Zeeks, would you care to explain that last remark?
Think about the shrimplifications. No, the shrimplica-
No!
the shrimp-
Stop!
Wrong.
Sounds like a recorded concert. The prosecution accepts the defense's proposal. I move to interrupt the cross-examination of the current witness and hear from the accused herself. Where's that fucking music coming from?
Very well, if you have no objection.
Thinking about that one Vanlock edit somebody made that was like it's it's Shom's iMessaging fanfics. I think we should see other people with the celebration thing. And it's just fanfics responding with, "Are you serious? What the fuck is with the confetti?"
So, the court will now hear the testimony of the defendant, Miss Gina Lithrod.
Oh, Vanlock, I love them so much.
You witnesses currently in the stand may step down until further notice.
That is also what happened.
God.
It is also what happens to about goodbyes.
Then I shall bid you good day.
Wait. You, sir, shall remain in the stand while Mr. Lestrade testifies.
I love when he does the dot with like the dead stare, and you know he's
I
thinking,
know, it's really
the
good.
fuck did you just?
You can hear like the sharp exhale.
He wants to scream.
As you wish, Princess Bro.
All right then, Gina. It's time. I know this will be hard, but please put your faith in me here.
I want to see him leap over the counter and throw hands with Vanzi.
Fuck you! Fuck! It's the Game
You know he
Grumps
wants
SDR2 clip with Hajime and Nagito. I almost said Naruto. Of Hajime of just going like, fuck you! Fuck it! And just like climbing over the podium, just ah, fuck!
Good luck, Reno.
I
Good luck, Charlie.
think Rinosuke deserves to go a little ham as a treat.
Oh yeah.
That's a treat.
The articles that Mr. McGillicuddy had deposited in Winterbank's pawnbrokery are intimately related with the omnibus case, the trial which was heard in this courtroom 2 months ago.
Yes, and I remember this young lady being brought before me in that trial as well.
That's right, my lord. Her testimony helped to establish the innocence of the defendant, Mr. McGillicuddy.
The omnibus case was intriguing, to say the least. trying not to lose my shit right now because my friends are in Japan right now and they just sent me a picture of a Hello Kitty pouch, but the English listing on it said poach instead. No! And I got sent it with the caption, "If you say so, Hello Kitty."
If you say so.
And now here, no, I said it right. And
Yeah, you
now
said-
here
oh.
we all are again, the same players in that trial facing each other once
Stretch
more.
and water.
Stretch
It's
and
always
water.
such a
Kume,
pleasure.
spoil us.
Remember when you tried to kill me twice?
Oh, how we laughed and laughed.
Nice.
I've been saving up
to
for that
Kume
one.
for being our first
my
nice.
gosh.
Oh my god, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, wow.
Oh goodness.
Nice.
I was just talking with Max, like, oh, I should actually like give you something for that, because that's a lot of fucking points.
That's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points. I'll think about that. I'll think about that.
I've been saving for that. I'm at 16,000 right now.
Oh my god.
So my toxic trait is that I really want to be able to do it 5 times in a row.
Oh
So
my
I've been
God.
saving. I currently have 87.7k point.
Oh my god.
I love
getting
knowing
there.
that we've both been doing this without seeing. I literally I saw that there was a nice option and I went, I gotta wait for it. Oh, that's really good.
Anyway.
A twist of fate, perhaps, my Nipponese friend. Fucked up is true.
Allow me to recap the events of 2 months ago. An old brickmaker was stabbed to death in an omnibus running along London's winter streets. Apart from the victim, there was only one other person in the carriage, Mr. McGillicuddy. Naturally, he was the prime suspect for the murder. But as the trial progressed, another possibility emerged. That murder, in fact, took place above the defendant's head on the roof deck, with the body then being dropped through the skylight into the carriage below. It was Miss Lestrade whose testimony brought that possibility to light. At the time of the incident, Miss Lestrade was concealed under a seat in the carriage, hoping to pick the pockets of unsuspecting passengers. Then, immediately after the trial, having been acquitted of the murder, Mr. McGilded died in this very courtroom in the most extraordinary of circumstances.
Lamau.
Got
Lamau.
hotboxed.
A mystery that remains unsolved even now, 2 months on. As indeed does the omnibus murder itself. Do you think he's still mad about it?
No, I think he's over it.
I think he's over it.
I don't think he cared that much to begin with.
He's totally chill about it.
Okay.
Be that as it may, I recall neither the disc, nor this small box being mentioned in the course of those proceedings.
Miss Lestrade.
What happened to
to
Magnus
Miss
McGilded that
McGilded?
night will remain
Remain
unsolved.
Terrifying. That was basically in time on my end. Good job, guys.
Oh my god. It was so off for me.
Yeah, it was really off on our end.
y'all were like pretty close.
That's really good.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, would you tell the court now, please? What really happened on the omnibus 2 months ago? Yeah. You're lucky I've only been taking advantage of disc and not box.
Oh god. I had to know what you mean. I already said all of what I know.
And what about everything you told us yesterday from inside your prison cell? Please, Miss Lestrade. This is extremely important.
But
So I did not process that I was talking because I was reading what the fuck was going on in chat. And this is a terrible sentence that I have to say. Remember, little girl. If it transpires that you willfully withheld information in the trial 2 months ago, the Home Office will seek to prosecute you for perjury. For real this time, not clickbait.
well, clickbait, damn.
And naturally, you will lose all credibility as a witness. I don't think she will.
I don't think so.
I don't think she will.
I think you're being a bitch. Although, let's face facts. You have little credibility to lose.
Piss boy, I'm going to kill you! Ginny, don't listen to him! Don't listen to that piss
She
boy!
actually said those words.
I will get my bitches out!
Please! You have to trust Runo now!
Iris?
We're on your side!
They...
Alright then. I'll talk.
It's the right choice, Gina.
Well, it would seem that my learned friend is hell-bent on bringing the entire courtroom down about his ears. So be it.
Jedi.
I must confess that I'm struggling to understand what on earth is happening here.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I have no idea what's going on here.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I have no idea what's going on here. However, it would appear that Mr. McGilded spawned articles in that extraordinary case of the omnibus harbour secrets of which we have been hitherto unaware. So, Miss Lestrade, you will now give your testimony before the court about the events of 2 months ago. You will reveal the truth, a commodity sorely lacking in your original statements.
This is it then. Everything's gonna come out. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Like Van Ziek said, this could bring the whole courtroom down about my ears. But as a lawyer, I'm
Oh, no.
prepared to take that risk.
Oh, we buffered hard there
Oh,
for a
jeez.
second.
There we go.
Okay.
Truth is, that brickmaker cove was in the cabin of the omnibus the whole time. When the Irishman dragged me out from under the seat, I saw that disc on the floor. All of a sudden, I heard a scream from over me head, and that pair on the roof deck went off to call the slops. Slops, okay. That's when McGilded slipped the driver some tin to do a run to the pawn shop roundabout. He threatened me not to snitch. Not to say anything to no one about what I'd seen or heard. Good grief, this is outrageous. What you've just told the court bears almost no resemblance to your testimony 2 months ago.
Crazy.
Wild.
Wild. That was
As you
so
say,
in
my
unison.
lord.
Nice.
Then there's every chance I may have adjudicated an error in McGilded's trial.
Oh, yes.
Sounds very much to me as if the man deliberately deceived this court
Yeah, it's almost like she was
Sounds like she was being threatened.
in an effort
Blackmailed
to
you.
cover up the most wicked of schemes.
Teehee.
What did I fucking say 2 months ago? Without doubt, your lordship is correct. A great injustice was done in this courtroom 2 months ago. I think every time he says things like this, he thinks he's doing Mark Antony's monologue from Julius Caesar.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
And in total fairness, he's right.
Yeah.
The actions of the accused in that trial, of that witness, and of my learned friend are entirely inexcusable. No wonder he was so
believe
pissed.
it.
Wow.
The trial was a farce. It was all lies. Mr. Gillibella was brought to the court. Mr. Great Pickpocket. Don't forget their long knees. They were all in all together.
You're wrong, the lot of ya! Mr. Nara Odo, the lawyer there, he didn't know nothing about it!
I'm always saying this.
saying this.
Humbug!
I don't think so. Are we really expected to believe that?
He really stitched everyone up, did he? What an operation to get the man off scot-free.
I missed him.
I missed it.
Unforgivable. Stop. The lies have to stop. Stop.
God damn it.
Boo. Yes, the defense made a terrible error of judgment. I
The
intend to take
localization
full
team was like, ooh.
I intend to take full responsibility and suffer whatever consequences are deemed appropriate. However, it's
Wow.
imperative that the court allows the witness to elaborate on her testimony.
Wow.
Because the true significance of McGilded's Pond articles must be brought to light.
I love Renosuke.
I love
He's so
him.
good.
Very well, my learned student friend.
Huh.
Given the depths of calamity you have just plunged yourself into, this may well be worth hearing.
Words fail me. Oh, like from Dear Evan Hansen.
I was about to say that and I didn't want to be the one to say the joke.
There's nothing
fail.
I can say. The
Got a song
situation
from
is
Dear Evan
utterly
Hansen.
deplorable.
Got a Dear Evan Hansen song stuck in my head and it was really terrible.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Mr. Naruhodo, that's still me.
Yes, my lord.
My beloved stupid friend.
I will decide upon your fate following the conclusion of this trial. That's really good.
Of course, my lord.
Blimey, Mr. Naruhodo. Now, counsel, proceed with the cross-examination.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello? Gilded slit the driver's from tin to over to the pawn shop. Threatened me not to snitch, not to say nothing to no one about what I'd seen or heard. Hold it! Threatened you how exactly?
Told me I'd only be able to scarp her if I did exactly what you said.
Hey Aaron, what's up? We're back.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
It's all fine.
Anyway, you were saying, Fancy.
Which included giving false testimony in court 2 months ago.
Yeah, that's it. And there was one other thing he said.
Which was?
Anyway, hi, Aaron. How are you doing? Was the question I meant to ask before everything broke.
He told me I'd have to hang on to the ticket from the pawn shop and make sure not to lose it. The ticket? Well, I never. Said that if he didn't show up to get the ticket off me before 2 months passed, I had to go to the pawn shop and pay the money to keep it in lug, to stop it being forfeited. He left me with some bras to pay for it. But really, why on earth would Mr. McGilded have done such a thing? Depositing his overcoat with a pawnbroker before the arrival of the police, it makes no sense at all.
There would seem to be only one logical explanation, my lord. What McGilded had the driver deposit at Windibanks was something he didn't want the police to see. Something very important that he needed to hide at all costs.
Anyway, after that, he let me go. So I lagged it before the coppers showed up.
Well done, Gina. Can't have been easy to tell the truth like that.
Ginny's really put her faith in you, Runo.
Oh. Yes. To thank her, she'll have to face a charge of perjury once this trial's over. So I need to use the time we have now to get as much information out of her as possible.
It's time to really go for it. Press on every statement.
I wonder if we should press her on every statement.
I wonder if you should press her on every statement.
I suppose I should.
Oh, and another thing.
What's that?
The fuck are they doing?
The fuck are you doing?
Look at those two. What the fuck are they doing? Isn't it strange that they've been whispering to each other the entire time?
Yes, that is strange. Looks like they're having a secret discussion about something. Not sure I'm completely comfortable with that. I wonder if there's anything I can do about it.
This game is so nice to you about what gameplay options you're supposed to do.
Thank
It
you.
really
Thank you, Great Ace Attorney. And you were hiding in the cabin at the time as well, weren't you, Miss Lestrade? If I remember rightly, in the storage compartment underneath one of the seats.
Yeah, that's right. It's pitch black under there, so you can't see nothing at all. Now, in your testimony 2 months ago, I feel certain that you claimed Mr. McGilded was the sole passenger, did you not?
False testimony, my lord.
That's what he told me I had to say.
But it's important that you tell us the truth now. Were Mr. McGilded and the victim acquaintances?
I don't know. But I did hear him talking a lot.
What were they talking about?
Well, I couldn't hear too well, but if I had to say, I think it was about money or something. They kept talking about buying and not buying. Perhaps business dealings of some kind. Well, anyway, they got louder and louder. Started to sound like a proper fight. I was pretty scared by then. I hardly dared to breathe. And then, all of a sudden, I heard a noise like someone keeling over on the floor. It was blooming loud and all. And I believe you let out an involuntary scream. Yeah. That's what gave me away.
Oops.
Hold it!
Was the dick you saw this day?
Oh, God. What dick? Yeah, I reckon it probably was. It was right next to the cove lying on the floor.
Yikes.
Could this disc have belonged to the victim, perhaps? I don't know, but McGilda picked it up pretty smartish. And then he sat the cove with the knife in his belly up on the seat.
What did he say to you at that time?
He told me not to say a word about what I'd seen or heard to no one. About the disc and all. I was dead scared. The way he was looking at me, I thought if I didn't go along with it, I'd get stuck with that knife too. Then he started asking me a load of questions. Like what my name was and where I lived and that. He asked me about being a diver too.
But after a while, what had happened to the carriage was noticed?
Yeah, that's right. First there was a kind of rapping noise.
Hold it!
Started letting out Lin-Manuel Miranda. There were 2 gentlemen occupying the seats on the roof deck, I believe.
That's right.
There he is.
There he is. Oh god, I won't think about it. They must have looked down through the skylight and noticed the cove with the knife in his guts. When they screamed, the diver pulled up the horses and McGilda got out me side. Got me
Stop
outside.
focusing on him.
Fuck, I can't. Fuck. Out of sight? Where? Back under the seat where I started off. Once the carriage came to an halt, the 2 coves from the roof ran off to fetch the slops.
If they immediately left to fetch the police, it would appear they were entirely unrelated to the incident.
So that left McGilda, the driver, and you still at the scene.
Yeah. Only the driver didn't know I was there because I was under the seat.
What was that? Fucking Moscow. Jesus.
Yay!
Yay! This game is continuing the gift sub they got from Jupiter from TV. Fantastic.
There they are. They're
Yeah.
here.
They sure are.
They sure are.
You are, I think, allowed to poke them whenever.
Hey!
Be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, what the fuck you talk? Alright, hold on.
I think I did that. I think you can. Oh wait, I didn't read it. That's fine.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I heard the cabin door open and a voice from outside. The driver, yes. He also testified in the trial, I believe. Beppo!
Beppo!
Beppo! A fellow who went by the name of Beppo, if memory serves.
Get bepped, idiot.
Get bepped.
What did McGilda and the driver say to each other?
I don't know what happened and stuff like that, mainly.
McGilda had slipped the driver some tin to do a run to the pawn shop. So about. That pawn shop obviously being Windibanks on Baker Street.
Just a moment, Counsel. Do you mean to tell me that the driver gave false testimony in that trial as well?
Perhaps the excursion to the pawnbrokery slipped his mind when he was in the stand.
Indeed, Lord Van Zeeks. McGilda took off his coat and gave it to the driver. He folded it up all careful-like before handing it over. When I saw him do that, I remember thinking, that coat and what's in it has got to be worth a few bob.
Yes, Gina was sure that must be worth more than Mr. Windibank suggested, wasn't she? I remember her quivering with him over the price that afternoon at the pawnbrokery.
The driver looked pretty happy when McGilda flashed some brass in his face. He went off running at a lick. Then the slur called me and told me to come out from the drag's cabin.
I like how you could have went back to Irishman and you just said slur.
I'm being accurate.
Alright, I would love to poke these cunts. Just anytime.
Hold it!
Yeah, talk. Hold on, I'm gonna not talk to you. Hey,
Excuse me.
what are you fucking talking
what the
about?
fuck?
What are you doing?
Is there something you'd like to share with the class, Inspector Gregson and Mr. Graydon?
Poke the bugs.
Inspector! Mr. Graydon!
What? Ah! Blimey! You trying to give me a heart attack?
I love that that had the full spin on it. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
You've been whispering to each other for quite some time now. Tell us, what is the discussion about?
Discussion with this fella. Pull the other one, sunshine. You think I got anything to talk about with a shady gent like this?
And I have nothing to say to this uncouth detective after he deprived me of that disc that was rightfully mine.
Uh-huh.
But they've clearly been talking the entire time I've been cross-examining Gina. It's as if they've been negotiating.
It's for fish and chips.
Mm-hmm.
Sir,
Just one.
where do you
Just
want
one.
to go after the trial? There's a really good
Thank
pub
you,
down the
Miss
road.
Lestrade. Thank you, Counsel. I've had enough.
I'm not going to eat peasant food. It's not peasant food. It's just a restaurant. It's a fucking Long John Silver's. But that is not proper fish and chips.
I believe we now have a reasonable understanding of what actually transpired on the omnibus.
This fight happened and then someone stabbed a guy.
It would.
There we go.
Whoa!
I don't know what
It
happened
would have
on
been stopped.
Kate's end,
It
but
would.
for us it just went, it would, and it froze like that for like a
It would.
good couple seconds. It
It
would.
would.
Wood.
It would.
Would.
It would appear that on the night 2 months ago, a negotiation was taking place on the omnibus.
Why do I have to keep saying negotiation like a British person?
Negotiation concerning this disc. However, matters did not run smoothly.
Still losing. It would.
It would, wouldn't it?
When the parties involved began to quarrel over price, McGilded took what he wanted by force. At the expense of the other man's life.
Which proves my point. The disc is clearly extremely valuable in some way. Though I don't understand why as yet.
Jesus.
And 2 days ago, precisely 2 months after the omnibus incident,
I almost did the Mr. McGilded and then I didn't, and then I thought I did it wrong, and so I went back. Jesus Christ.
McGilded's coat and its contents were due to be forfeited.
I didn't know what I should do with the ticket. I mean, the cove died right after his trial. I knew that.
So you decided you would try to claim the articles as your own.
Well, why not, eh? They were only gonna be forfeited. Why shouldn't I have gotten them?
Yeah.
Anyway, you can't blame me for thinking about it. Thinking ain't no crime.
I love 1984.
I was literally supposed to be like, you wait a little bit, ma'am.
Miss Lestrade, it would appear Mr. McGilded was prepared to kill in order to take possession of this disc. Do you know why that would be? Huh? I ain't got a clue. But I reckon it must be worth a fair bit of brass. He was probably gonna sell it. And you can't blame me for thinking that. Thinking ain't no crime.
She's so cute.
It's just like his SoundCloud mixtape.
Well, that could be anyone.
That
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it's Garadeb or the Bailiff.
Oh, it's probably Garadab.
I was thinking Garadeb.
Probably, right? They want to make a decision?
Yeah,
Anyway.
usually
Yeah.
when they cut in like this, it's usually the.
It's usually juror number one.
Yeah,
Oh, actually,
yeah.
it might be the bailiff saying that they got the
Oh, they
Oh,
got the
that's
fucking
true
box.
too.
Oh, it might be
Someone-
that.
We got a
Okay.
50-50.
Someone throw out
Someone
a
take a
voice.
guess.
My lord.
I think it might be Bailiff. Bailiff might be right.
It was the
My
bailiff.
lord.
Yeah!
Yes, yes, yes.
My
yes,
lord.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
The evidence your lordship requested has been located and is ready for the court's inspection, sir.
He does not want to be here.
I really want to kill myself.
Excited.
The camera.
So funny. We are excited today.
I love that he's not in the zoom out.
The mysterious
He
little
yeeted
box
it out of there.
deposited by McGilded 2 months ago. There's no doubt in my mind that it's a key piece in this far-reaching puzzle.
Oh!
Yippee! 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 I was about to be like, they're about to cut it off because we're at a... I want to know what it is.
Teehee.
Teehee.
And the
I've
next
been
section's the
teeheed
last
and
section.
yippied.
The
Yippee.
last section.
But it's really, really long. I don't know if
It's
It's
It
really
is.
long. We're not
Actually
gonna
finish it
now.
all.
Oh, look at it. Look at that 3D model.
It's pretty.
I was gonna say, are we gonna keep going?
No, fuck no.
This
I'm
Case
EP.
is so long.
It is.
We're really in a Cosmo.
It's really long, and I don't think it compares to the next one. The next finale.
Cosmo, save me,
Yeah.
Cosmo. Anyway, that's, I guess, next Sunday, if we're all here, we're gonna maybe finish Great
we
Ace
might
Attorney
finish.
Chronicles?
Oh my god.
Or not Chronicles, Adventures, Jesus Christ. That, which means that we gotta come prepared. We'll work
Oh.
it out, it's fine.
Oh shit!
We
the
gotta
fish
get
chips.
fish and chips.
Yeah,
We discussed this.
I can think of
Other
like
than- I
two places I
apologize.
could get it from, and neither is cheap.
I can get fish sticks if.
I
That's
have
true.
French fries and some fish fillets in my freezer.
There we
We're
go.
good.
That'll
We can do
work.
that,
It
it's the same
will
thing.
work. I apologize. I'm very EP right now. I'm EP. What's coming
You
up
like
Tuesday?
just got over being sick. That's very valid.
Yeah.
And also, my meds are being dumb.
That
What's
too.
coming
That
up
will also do it.
Tuesday at noon? Ren and I are playing Yakuza 0. We're starting chapter
3.
3. of
Someone
Yakuza
here is
0.
very excited.
On Thursday, Nav and I are playing more Baldur's Gate 3. Friday, I think, if we're all here, Max, Jack, and I are playing through the final case of Apollo Justice. Yeah! And then Saturday, maybe, probably, more Persona 3 Reload. I'm debating whether or not I want to get spicy that night. We'll find out. And then Sunday, I guess we're finishing the Great Ace Attorney Adventures, maybe. Akihiko date, yes. Continue to remind me, I will forget.
You're going on a date with Akihiko?
I'm going on a date with Akihiko. Yippee! Persona 3 Reload is magical. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. I want to kiss Ryunosuke Naruhodo on the mouth.
Yeah.
For no particular reason. I just think he deserves a little smooch. And until next time.
Goodbye.
Yippee! We all just form a queue to kiss Ryunosuke.
Oh yeah. You unfortunately
line's gonna
have
be
to
so
fight
long.
Kazuma Osogi first, though. So like.
Oh
the
yeah,
line
no,
will-
he gets first place, and also he gets to stand next to him and just kiss him whenever he wants.
Mhm.
Yeah.